It's the biggest game in Scottish football. Hell, it's the biggest game in world football, and it will be the biggest game played at Hampden in 22 years as Rangers and Celtic contest another Scottish Cup final. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Football. And forget about Ryan 118. How about Celtic 118? Because that is the target. That is what Celtic are trying to achieve. They are trying to equal the amount of trophies that Rangers have won. Rangers currently sitting on 118. Celtic currently sitting on 117. There's only one trophy in it. Rangers are going to try and extend their lead to 2. But the likelihood is Rangers are going to get smashed and Celtic will draw level probably next season at some point, go clear, and then never ever be caught again.
Yep, it's a bleak
Although
future.
some people have Rangers at 3 and not 118, but that's entirely up to them.
That's entirely up to them, but let's talk about it. Biggest game at Hampden since, 2002? We talking about the last Scottish Cup final, or are we talking about that Champions League final? Sudan laid the smackdown.
Forget about Sudan. Nobody gives a shit.
That was a good goal, though.
I mean, it was a good goal, but, I mean, Clement looks like the real Sudan, doesn't he?
He does, and Brendan Rodgers looks like
a midget man, so there you go.
A midget man, a wee diddy man.
We've got the real Sudan and a midget man, boom. But yeah, it's Rangers versus Celtic at Hampden, first time in 22 years. And it's massive because Celtic have got a chance to do a double. Rangers have also got a chance to do a double. But Celtic's double would just be a lot sweeter than Rangers, wouldn't it? I mean, Rangers need to kind of do this just to... The double feels like Rangers have to do it, whereas with Celtic, it's more like icing on the cake.
It's like a side mission.
Yeah, it's like a side mission, whereas... I mean, Rangers, the cup double's alright.
Rangers are going into the final mission here with no health left and no ammo.
But Brendan Rodgers' health bar's maxed out.
His cheats activated.
Now, can Rangers do any damage to that health bar in the final?
Well, we'll have to wait and see, but we'll have to talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Alright, Rangers injury news. I don't want to use injuries as an excuse, because you know what? Celtic have had their injuries this season, and Rangers flopped every time.
Yes, but I mean, Celtic their injuries have cleared up. They've got pretty much a full bill of health coming into this cup final, and that is not what can be said about Rangers. So with Rangers, looks like they are set to be without Connor Goldson, Liam Balogun, John Souttar, possibly Borna Barisic.
That's good.
Tom Lawrence, Oscar Cortez, Rabbi Matondo, Danilo, possibly also Sima and Redfan Yilmaz too. So, I mean, you're talking Rangers got almost half their team out here.
Yep. Would it change anything? No, because they're serial fucking losers, alright? There you go. I'm not going to buy it. I'm not going to accept, oh, well, maybe if he... Rangers have pretty much had, like, full-strength teams for 3 Old Firm games this season, and they are still collapsed. And you know what's going to happen? See, because Yilmaz can't play, Barisic has got his nappy full, and young Fraser's too young. He's going to put Sterling in at left back, and that frees up the gap. Who's going in that midfield? Hit me with it. You know who he is.
Cantwell.
John Cantwell. John Lundstrom. He's going to come back, and he's going to stink the joint out one more time.
So he's not the best on earth, no?
He's pants.
Does John Lundstrom not deserve another chance? Or should that be his last game that he played for Rangers? The one where he got sent out?
That's it.
Is that it?
Know your role, mate.
Simple as that?
Yeah, simple as that. Now, before we move into Celtic team news, which I believe don't really have any injuries, let's look at the odds, alright? Courtesy of Bet 365. Celtic 17-20. A draw's 5-2. Rangers are 3-1. I tell you what,
it's good odds for Rangers, but they've got to win.
I would never bet Celtic in this scenario, but 17-20 is fucking good odds.
You think so, to win in 90 minutes?
Yeah, because Rangers will get scudded in 10 minutes. So, I mean, 90 minutes, yeah, why not? Rangers are going to be about 3-0 down by the half an hour mark.
You sound awful confident here as a Rangers fan for Celtic.
Because they're pish. I fucking gave up. This team's demoralised.
I think this could be a close game. I don't see much in it.
You're the same dick that predicted 3-1 Rangers at Parkhead.
Aye, well, how did that work?
It didn't work out.
No, it didn't.
No, it didn't work out. But I mean, a draw's 5-2. What do we think of penalties? There's some shite bags out here that predict penalties. They don't even pick a winner because they refuse to give Celtic the win. So, what do you think?
Easy way out, isn't it?
No, easy.
I mean, we could very well see penalties, but I'd be shocked if we don't see a penalty in the 90 minutes.
To who though? Chris Kamara.
Both teams, because they both get them. But aye, in terms of Celtic team news, nothing Nothing really to add here. I mean, it looks like they've got a clean bill of health.
Is it end of an era? I think it is. I think a lot of players for Rangers are going, and I think a lot of players for Celtic will go. Joe Hart's last ever game as a footballer. Matt O'Reilly's probably going to play his last game. That's what the talk is, at least. And Rangers.
Well, not if Celtic are going to take no less than 50 mil, because he's not a £50 million player. He's just not. Celtic have had better players leave in the past.
No, I think it's incredible.
Didn't go for anyone near 50 mil.
You've heard like pundits like Hartson say, well, how much would Larsson be worth in today's market? And they're like, oh, 40 million easy. Hold on. If Larsson's only worth 40, then there's nowhere near as Matt O'Reilly worth 50.
Aye.
The levels is so big between the two. And that's not me digging at Matt O'Reilly. I think he's a great player. I do think for this league, he, in terms of a midfielder, he's everything you want. But 50 million? If he was in the Premier League, I think 50 million would probably be a fair price. But it's our league, folks. It's shit. There's no money in it.
But you could argue if he was in the Premier League, he'd be more proven as well against better opposition.
No, absolutely, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what's he really done in the Champions League? Hasn't really done much.
He hasn't really done much, guys, but
I think if Celtic could get about 20 million for O'Reilly, that'd be a good offer. Now, apparently that's what Atletico Madrid were offering in January there, but Celtic didn't want to accept it.
They should have, I think.
Well, they'll probably go for 20 million again, but I think that's about the max. I mean, is O'Reilly a better player than Kieran Tierney? No.
No, he's not, but he's still a good player.
No, he is, but I don't think we'll see him go for...
Is he the most valuable player in that Celtic team? Yes.
Oh, I'd say so, yeah. He's got the ability and he's got the age factor as well. Time is on his side.
Time waits for no man. Rio Atati, what could he go for? Carter Vickers, big long deals they've signed. Could they be leaving? But again, they're not going to be surpassing... But here, it's interesting, isn't it? Oh, this guy could go for 20 million, 50 million. Whoever Rangers got is going to go for anything. Jack Butland.
Yeah, Rangers don't really have many sellable assets.
No, but no, see, to me, right, Jack Butland is pretty much irreplaceable. Rangers will not be able to replace Jack Butland if they get rid of him. See Matt O'Reilly, I think Celtic could get someone out there that could half replace those numbers, and that's not me burying him again. I think it's just easier for Celtic to replace Matt O'Reilly than it is to replace Butland. Would you not agree with that?
Well, I mean, it's 1.5 million they paid for him. You can't really... It's not... We've seen Celtic pay more money than that and get duds. I wouldn't say it's easy to replace Matt O'Reilly.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's easy, but it's easier, I think, than Butland.
I think Butland's overrated, man. I honestly do. See this whole, if Butland wasn't playing, we'd be conceding 4 goals. I do. I think Butland's massively overrated, gotta be honest. Now, I think he's actually conceded I think a few of the goals he's conceded lately have been his fault.
I think you're talking absolute shite. That's what I think you're talking.
That's fair enough, man.
Yeah, I'll admit, I think a few goals he has conceded, especially since March.
But Rangers, Rangers fans sniff his arse if he can do no wrong. He's a good goalkeeper. He's probably, at this point, I'd say he is the best goalkeeper in the league.
Probably. Fuck, that's a good vote of confidence for him.
But, he's... See if Rangers could get 10 million for Butland, you'd fucking take that. Of course you would at his age.
Probably would,
100%. I would take the 10 million and play Robbie.
Well, he's away.
I will.
He's going to Aberdeen. They're going to take Liam Kelly.
I just don't think Jack Butland's that good, and neither does Gareth Southgate.
No, Gareth Southgate's a dick. He's picking jobbers for Burnley. James Trafford. Who is he?
No, but can we just admit that if Joe Hart really was... Not Joe Hart, sorry. If Jack Butland really was that good, he would be in the England team.
No, I'm going to disagree, because Southgate's got his favourites. He picked Henderson way past his sell-by date. He picked Eric Dyer well past his sell-by date.
Did I not try and use Henderson as a reference the other day, and you said, nah, no one rates Henderson?
Yeah, but even Southgate did.
Aye. Well, that was the point I made.
Yeah, but Southgate picks fucking jobbers.
The point I was making is people do rate Henderson as like the best player. I can't remember anyway, move on.
Yeah, I remember the reference, but the point is...
I think it was fucking something to do with Max Johnson, which you got called out for, but anyway, move on.
I got called out for it. Do you want to go revisit Max Johnson?
Well, a lot of people are saying he shouldn't be in the team, but no, I don't want to...
Let me just wrap up.
This got nothing to do with Max Johnson.
Ross McCrory, tell me a story, alright? 8 games he's played this season. And some guy wants to say, Max Johnson's only started 2 in 2024. So fucking what? He's played way more games than Ross McCrory is a dud. He was pish at Rangers, he was pish at Aberdeen, and he's pish at Bristol City.
Tell you what, I actually done alright at Aberdeen turn a move, but I mean, you keep saying that.
I'd rather go with a bit. See Ross McCrory, is he going to be in the next World Cup squad of the Euros? Not a chance. See Max Johnson.
Why not?
He can give us 15 years.
Why can't Ross McCrory? You say that as if Ross McCrory's done. He's coming to the end of his career.
No, because he's pish. That's why.
Right. Well, let's just.
He's like the Sean Rooney fascination as well. Diddy man came from Mansfield Town and want to fucking whip at the red carpet for him because he's away to St Mirren. Anyway, Rangers are going to whip at the red carpet for Celtic tomorrow. I predict it 2-1
fucking
Celtic.
whip at the white flag, I think.
Yeah, white flag with the red carpet with brown dripping for each player's arse because Rangers' arse is going to collapse tomorrow. I'm going 3-1 Celtic. Boom. Don't want to admit it, but I just did.
3-1 sounds like a good scoreline. I went 3-1 last time.
Died to the wrong team.
Aye. You know what? I'm going to go 4-0 Celtic.
So you think it's going to be a scudding?
Aye.
Fair enough. I think Rangers being 3-1 is incredibly generous, but again, it's Rangers against Celtic. That's why.
I'm just looking at this projected Rangers lineup, and it's just not filling me with much confidence.
So we've got Butland, Tav, King, Davies, Yilmaz, Diamonde, Raskin, McCausland, Cantwell, Silva, Dessers.
I just feel like with King and Davis as a centre back partnership, you're asking to concede goals.
And Yilmaz won't be in there. He was greeting on Monday morning. So.
And again, it's like, I mean, look, if Cantwell and Silver turn up, right, they could be, I know people will laugh, but they could be game changers. They could single-handedly win this for Rangers, but they just haven't. You know what I mean? They haven't really shown any signs they're going to turn up.
Dessers against Hearts scored 2 good goals. Can he do it against Celtic? McCausland, can he actually fucking do something? Raskin, not had a chance all season, but here, can he take it? But then you look at but see when you look at the 4 the 4 defenders, Yilmaz won't be in there. It'll probably be Sterling. You've got Sterling, Davies, King, Tavernier. Sterling's going to be left to do the job of 4 men, and he's one man, even though he plays in a good position. It's not going to happen. If Celtic turn up tomorrow, they win. That's the difference. If Rangers turn up tomorrow,
even if Celtic don't turn up tomorrow, they've still got a good chance of winning.
Aye, but that's it though. No, I think that sums it up.
Whereas I think Rangers need to be at somewhere near their best to have a chance.
Yeah, sad state of affairs. But here, they've signed Jefty. It's a shame they couldn't get him in tomorrow.
Aye, it's not going to Hefty. It's not going to be in there. Hefty. Anyway, 3-1. What are you going for? I'll 4-0. 4-0.
I mean, it's very doom and gloom. But you know what? I actually can't wait for this season to be over. Yes, we've got one more game on Sunday. But I just can't wait.
Sports Mole was predicting Celtic 3-1 as well, by the way, for anyone.
Sports Mole, well, that's fair enough.
Sportsmole.co.uk.
Do you not kind of feel that this season's almost outstayed its welcome? It had so much promise, and then Rangers just died. Some would argue for the second time, but here.
From a Hearts fan's perspective, yes, because it feels like our season's been over for a while.
It peaked when you beat Celtic 2-0.
Well, it did, but I mean, ever since we lost the Scottish Cup semi-final to Rangers, it's been done, because third place was wrapped up. You know, it's been a mediocre end to the season, like it really has been.
Across the board.
Yeah, and you're sitting here just condemned to the fact you're going to lose Shankland, so.
Yeah, and as for like the old firms that there's been so many of, it's like, you're going into them, it's just like, they're going to win every single one, Celtic. Soul destroying. Anyway, 3-1, 4-1. I would be shocked if Rangers won this, but anyway, that's what it is.
4-0.
4-0, 3-1. Till next time. Peace.